What's up, guys? Welcome back. Just wanted to do a little bit of an update, a couple updates with the story we can get at the mass shooting we covered this morning. I don't think I have any notifications, so we're gonna put this out there. I have a couple of news clips, and Layla sent me the owner of the bar, did an interview. I think maybe we'll start out with the bar owner, I guess. This is from WJCL News.
Spell your first and last name.
Yeah, Willie Terrell, Willieturral.
Perfect. And you're the owner here of Willies.
That's right.
Just tell me just the nuts and bolts of what happened last night.
So, I'm not sure everything that took place in terms of what exactly happened. The shoot occurred, but it occurred outside, and I was inside. But I mean, I could tell you from inside, I could hear what sound like machine gun fire, and I could see the swarm of people coming in, and things happen so fast, just bodies on the ground, people just trying to duck for cover, and going out and seeing people CPR being conducted on people in the parking lot. So I just know it was just a mayhem, a tragedy outside, and it's unreal. It's unreal.
Do you remember around what time that happened?
Yeah, so had to be around 1 o'clock. I know it was around 1 o'clock, 12:50ish. It was that time when you kind of hit the height of the nightlife. It's about an hour for closing. Everybody just wants to get in and get their last drink, or make their last acquaintances. So yeah, about 1.
And what was the event that was happening? So it was an alumni.
Yeah, so it was a alumni party for Battle Creek tailgaters. So two folks, people from the Battle Creek community was throwing in. Of course, we had alumni parties all weekend. So we had Beaufort High Friday night, and this is Battle Creek.
And just how many people were here when it happened?
Oh man, it's so we don't have a finite number. I mean, we were packed though. I mean, it was a packed event. I mean, the club was packed. The parking lot was packed. It was well attended. Of course, with the mayhem, we didn't have time to really get those final numbers from security about what our capacity was. But I just know it was full house.
And of those people killed, did you know any of them?
Yeah. So
We did.
unfortunately, one of the security officers who passed away happens to be the son of my dad's best friend. So he came, we spoke the night before. So we spoke the night before, and so it was close, real close to home.
I'm sorry.
Mm.
Trying to think of anything else. Yeah.
So on that night, you people got great. I'm so sorry for this.
Yeah.
Can you describe the atmosphere before everything happened?
Yeah. So prior to the gunshots, it was great. I mean, it was everything you would have wanted from an alumni party. I mean, people were smiling, people were dancing, people were having a fantastic time. We did a lot of renovations. People were just enjoying themselves. I mean, you could look around and just see like people were having a great time prior to what took place, and it just was a complete reversal. Well, it's just yeah. It was nice. It was a great time, man. I heard the shots. I was I laid on the ground with everybody else. I have your coworkers and family members that the first thing is everybody okay, and I mean, yeah.
What were you doing, if you remember what happened?
Yeah, so right before the shots fired out, I just brought, you know, my staff and my we have our own club security that helps maintain the bars, and I mean, I just brought them out. I mean, we was getting into nights, you know. We sat down and had to toast ourselves, you know, just successful night, man. That was it. Like, it's all downhill. Like, the work's done. You know, just ready, you know, for everybody to get ready. You know, lights go on in 30 minutes. You know, things get, you know, it's like the night's over. Like, ready to go home. So, yeah.
Do you notice anything like a buildup before that took place?
No. This one of the ones where, like, you know, you just can't. I couldn't have called. Man, there's been times when, like, we have conversations, get too testy, like, you know, kill a bar early, you know, let's turn the lights on, let's thin the crowd out, you know. I mean, there's times that you see things, and, you know, just as a club owner, like, you just got to be, you know, mindful of the crowd. You try to, you know, respond and react. You know, maybe, you know, this is one of those times when, you know, like, as a small business owner, I'm usually getting a few security, and then me taking a, you know, kind of a personal role of myself and securing the club. This is one of the times when, you know, thought we had it fully handled. I mean, we had a full security staff. I mean, I don't think I've even ever. It might be the first time we had so many armed security, a professional company that came out. So I mean, you know, it's hard because it's just one of the times when, like, my eye wasn't, you know, on the crowd as much as it would have been. So
It's your baby. It's your baby, it's your business, your establishment. So I see your staff here, and we talked to your staff first, and they're holding up pretty good in that sense. They're supporting, I can tell. How do you guys are working together through this traumatic event?
I mean, that's what it's all about, you know. I mean, at the end of the day, no, I'm thankful.
I'm wondering, does he know the shooter? I mean, does he know the...
Thankful for everybody who walked away, you know. I'm thankful for everybody who's alive, who is safe, and, you know, we just gotta come together and support each other at this time. I mean, it's kind of what makes or breaks community. You know, it's something that it's happened. It's horrible, but we got to find a way to make good of it. You know, to make it better than how we found it. And just got to find a way to work together and make tomorrow better. You know, that these things don't happen. You know.
So what are your plans at this point right now?
Probably too early to say. You know, I mean, my focus right now is just the families that's involved. You know, my staff, making sure that they're okay during this time. I mean, it's hard. It's really hard to call. It's really hard to call. I mean, who knows where to go at this point.
So there was that, and there was also this news segment. Still, like, very little information has come out. I haven't seen officials, besides that Facebook post that they made, come out and really talk about it, or the suspect, or anything really. Let me put out this one. They've been doing hourly updates. This news station,
shooting
WJCJ.
at Willie's Bar and Grill on St. Helena Island. We now have images showing that scene overnight. You can see a large emergency response here. And here's what we know so far. We know that 4 people are dead, 4 are in critical condition, and at least 20 others have been injured. WJCL 22 News' Grace Rodriguez is live at Willie's Bar and Grill, where the shooting happened early this morning. You've been out there nearly all day now, Grace. What can you tell us about what the scene looks like today?
Thank you, Lydia. And that's true. We've been here for a few hours now. We've seen, cups on the ground, things, personal belongings like eyeglasses, earrings on the ground. We've even seen some blood on the floor. The shooting happened right here where I'm standing, just outside of the restaurant. Now, I've spoken to Willie's owner, Willie himself. This is what he had to say.
Oh, it's just a clip of it.
In the day, I'm thankful for everybody who walked away. I'm thankful for everybody who's alive, who is safe, and we just gotta come together and support each other at this time. I mean, it's kind of what makes or breaks community. It's something that is happening. It's horrible, but we got to find a way to make good of it. To make it better than how we found it, and just got to find a way to work together and make tomorrow better.
Now, in these past few hours of just being here on this scene, we've seen people come in and out just to come pick up their cars. People who were here last night who left their cars when they fled the scene, coming to pick them up to get everything ready. Lydia, back to you.
And Grace, I'll ask you more about those people. We know a little bit more about it today, that it was an alumni event for a school. Tell us about who was there. And one of the reasons that the restaurant owner there got emotional is because he knew one of them, right?
Right, yeah, one of those victims in this shooting was the bodyguard. Now that bodyguard was the owner's family friend who he had just spoken to a couple nights before the shooting took place.
Grace, thank you so much for that live report. We now want to go to WJCL 22 News' Sabrina Lee, who is live outside of Beaufort Memorial in our team coverage here. Sabrina, you've been in Beaufort Memorial many different times. This is a very different situation now. Tell us what it looks like. What do you know about those that are being treated there?
Yeah, Lydia, like you said, I was actually here at Beaufort Memorial just a few days ago doing your standard run-of-the-mill story, and I'm going to be honest, I've been parked across the street from Beaufort Memorial for several hours now, and the scene looks completely normal. And I'm actually going to ask my photographer if he could pan out a little bit so we can see a little bit more of that wide shot. It looks like general run-of-the-mill business as usual from the outside of Beaufort Memorial. Now, I do want to say, now we do know that 4 of those critically injured patients were taken from scene by Beaufort County Emergency Medical Services. And now what we do not know if they were actually taken here at Beaufort Memorial. I have been in contact with the hospital, and they have stated that they are not allowed to release any information or status or condition updates or confirm whether or not they received patients from this shooting on St. Helena without the full identification of the patient with their name. Lydia?
And yes, of course, hospitals can't speak specifically on individual cases here, but we know that some showed up because of that EMS after the shooting, but some actually came themselves. I mean, speak about, what that must have been like at the hospital.
Oh, yes, I'm sure. And the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office did put out in their press statement earlier today that, yes, those 4 critically injured patients were transported to a hospital by EMS, but patients continued to show up throughout the evening, overnight, to multiple area hospitals, possibly urgent cares, emergency centers, hospitals, clinics. We really don't know the extent of what this could be or the extent of their injuries at this time. And it's very possible that there are multiple people being treated for injuries related to this shooting beyond just those 4 critically injured patients. Lydia.
Alumni party mass shooting. So as these parties, these gatherings, Willie's bar.
Thank you much for that live report, Sabrina. Of course, our hearts and prayers are with those 4 that are critically injured, and many other are flooding in, saying different things, releasing statements. Beaufort City Councilman York L. Grover, who represents District 3, he's speaking out following this shooting. He said in a statement, quote, "We cannot tolerate this kind of behavior in our community. I am calling for this business to be shut down immediately. This is in the heart of our community, and I will call on local law enforcement to do what is necessary to bring those responsible to justice. As for those who are responsible, we don't know much right now. We do know that they have a person of interest. The Beaufort County Sheriff's Office has not told us if that person is in custody or not. That means we'll continue to follow this developing story both on air and online. For the very latest updates and breaking news, you can always go to our website, WJCL.com, or you can download the WJCL 22 News app, and we will now send you back to your regular schedule.
Apparently, Atlanta's having a Pride Festival, for those that don't know and are interested. Yeah, with this shooting, it's like, so the police, the last update that I saw from officially from police was 6 hours ago. They haven't said anything about this. This is the 3 p.m. update they did, the news. Let's see if they have anything new.
Respond for possible gunshot wound 7, Dr. Martin Luther King Drive at Island Grill, timeout 050.
Breaking news right now. You just heard 911 dispatch audio alerting first responders to a mass shooting that happened overnight in the Low Country. Thanks for sticking with WJCL 22. I'm Lydia Blackstone. Authorities say it happened at Willie's Bar and Grill on St. Helena Island. Here's what we know so far. 4 people are dead, 4 are in critical condition, at least 20 others injured. Police do have a person of interest, though they have not said whether the person is in custody or not. You can see in this video sent in by a WJCL 22 News viewer, the police were still on the scene this morning at 7 o'clock. WJCL 22 News' Grace Rodriguez is live at Willie's Bar and Grill. And Grace, you've been at the scene all day, and you were telling us about that chaotic moment when shots rang out. What was that like for the people there?
Thank you, Lydia. I just spoke to the owner a couple hours ago. He was inside when the incident happened. He remembers hearing the shots ring out. He described it as machine gunfire. This is what he had to say about the incident.
Okay, we saw that already. Okay. These people, supposedly, I don't know if this is correct, though. Facebook is saying 3 people or a couple of people have been identified, but I don't know how accurate this is as victims, deceased victims. It's crazy. I'm surprised officials haven't really come out yet and said anything, to like give information to the public, some type of pressure, or even just a post. Just a post on Facebook, but not having gotten anything from them. So I just wanted to do a little update from the
shooting
owner
at
there.
Willie.
And let me just show you too, for those that missed the beginning of the live stream, this was a live feed about 20 minutes ago. They were live. I'll just show you the beginning. This was the outside of the bar. It's what it looked like. They showed it for a little bit. Willies, that's the outside this afternoon. I saw someone in the comment section of that live stream. They're like, are they cleaning off blood? I think somebody said they saw blood, but so this was an alumni party for the Battle Creek Tailgaters, part of the weekend reunions. Friday was Beaver High, Saturday was Battery Creek. And this happened around 1 a.m., the owner was saying. This was about an hour before closing, so everybody was getting their last drink and saying their goodbyes. They said the place was packed, a club was full, parking lot full, well attended. I don't know how this place could fit hundreds of people. Reinforces reports of hundreds of people being on the site. How now, brown cow? How do you fit hundreds of people? I don't know, maybe on the inside and the outside? How do you fit hundreds of people there? What the? So the owner was inside when the shots broke out. He described it as machine gun fire, swarm of people running in, bodies on the ground, CPR doing or being done in the parking lot. 1 minute people are smiling and dancing, the next total mayhem. And as he had said, one of the victims was a security guard, and that's the son of Terrell's father's best friend. So one of his best friend's sons, I guess, and the son of Terrell's his father's best friend. Extra security was hired, including an armed professional team. What? He admits that his eye was not on the crowd as much.
I think she was
Wow.
somebody off from the front door when she went in. I think she's like family or something.
And somebody, let me see. And that's the other thing someone in the chat had mentioned. So him and his security had drinks, I guess. I mean, maybe because it was towards the end of the night. I have to find that. It was scary. We sat down, had to toast ourselves. You know, just successful night, and that was it. Like it's all downhill, like work's done. Okay, maybe they just did it like they had a great night, a lot of business, a lot of people, and then all hell breaks loose. Wow. So this was about 20-30 minutes ago. This is live outside. Oh yeah, it looks like there is blood. That's crazy, dude. So somebody out there is pressure washing, cleaning the place up. And it just looked like there might have been some blood there still. And as somebody else pointed, no crime scene tape, which I don't know. I guess they're done with their investigation, at least on the premises. I don't know. And no mention of who's the perp from nobody, right? That's still odd to me. No description, no nothing. So weird. Okay, and then the screen goes black. But that was a little bit ago. They showed the outside of the bar. And so I just wanted to tap in a little bit for the update this afternoon with the bar shooting. There's also some really bad weather going on somewhere. Let me see. Flooding. Heavy rains expected across Florida. The weather's beautiful right now. Coastal flooding threatens East Coast. Nor'easter weather. I guess that's part of the talk too. The handoff, the hostage handoff, I think is still supposed to be happening. I don't know what the update is on that. To be released. Oh, it says Monday. To be released Monday.
To follow the latest
I
developments
thought it was this weekend.
of the Gaza peace deal. We've been hearing from people in Gaza. In fact, some U.S. officials getting a tour of Gaza.
Trump's supposed to be maybe going too.
Witkoff and Jared Kushner going along and riding along with the IDF earlier today. Israelis, by the way, are saying that they are hopeful about the hostage release deal that is expected to take place soon. Locals gathering at Hostages Square in Tel Aviv today, Israel and Hamas, agreeing to a deal releasing all of the hostages in Gaza in exchange for Palestinian prisoners and detainees. We're looking at one woman on the screen right now. We heard from her earlier describing the emotional impact of the past few days. Let's listen.
That's interesting. Yeah, so I guess they're saying Monday now. Also, Joey Bags had sent me a DM with a plane crash that just happened. Was reported 15 minutes ago by AZ Intel in Fort Worth, Texas. I'm assuming a small plane, but I don't know. I'm assuming it's a small plane. Let's see. Fort Worth, Hazlitt, and Saginaw fire departments are responding to plane crash on the 12,700 block of North Saginaw Boulevard, just north of Hicks Airfield, Texas. I think a small plane crash. Another little plane crash, and also that helicopter crash yesterday. Supposedly they're continuing on with the show today in California. But let me see if they said anything about the victims. It says leaves 5 hospitalized. So I guess nobody deceased, which is good. Eric Nixon, helicopter owner in Huntington Beach, crash is a daredevil known for death-defying stunts. Okay. It says wounding 5 and was owned by a daredevil. So no deaths that I can see, which is good. Surprising, amazing, lucky, blessed. Blessed to be alive. Another thing too, I saw this video. I haven't gotten a chance to watch it yet. I guess maybe an update on the Hassan situation. I don't know. They're saying there's another video of this guy doing something to his dog. Let's see.
Commemorative mug I got from England. Commemorative mug I got from England specifically for a commemorative mug I got from England.
Oh, he goes. That's so crazy. So in this instance, we don't hear anything like with a shock, but the dog is out of frame. I mean, not really out of frame, but almost out of frame.
From England.
He goes and reaches to the same area on his desk, pushes some type of button. That kind of alerts the dog.
Commemorative mug.
You need to get back positioned in frame. And the spot that I'd like you to be in for my 10-hour streams. So the dog aligns back. That's crazy, dude. This guy's sick.
A commemorative mug I got.
This guy's a sick piece of shit, yo.
Commemorative mug.
Wow. That's insane, dude. I don't know why he cares. Why does the dog have to be in a perfect frame the whole 4, 5, 3 hour, 10-hour, 5-hour stream? I guess he has to appear human to his audience. He has to appear to be human and have feelings and be compassionate. Wow. Here's a dog rescue. I know the algorithm's listening to when I talk, to when I search. So all of a sudden, all the dog stuff starts popping up. This is a dog rescue, Arizona. Oh, okay.
Good. Good. How are you? I'm doing good. Hi.
Okay. Maricopa County. All right. Let me see. I guess that was it. I just wanted to do a little update on the shooting, tap in a little bit. I'm gonna go to Home Depot. because I want to do a little look for plants and stuff just to get out a little bit. Plants, flowers, vegetables. Let me see anything else. I see all the Portland stuff. Protests are, I don't think anything right now is going on. It's calm, relaxed, collected, I think. There was an interaction with Don Lemon. I don't know. Nah, fuck it. We'll do that some other time. Oh, this was crazy. Let's watch this, and then we'll head out. I was actually gonna do this for the clips, and I really should, but whatever. Let's watch. This was so crazy to me. So Volcaholic on X, my friend, posted this, and it says a ground worker lost control of a refueling hose at Dallas Fort Worth Airport. Oh wait, I gotta stop it. Spraying jet fuel around an American Eagle plane. No injuries were reported, and firefighters quickly contained the spill. But this is so crazy for me to see. Just, there's no audio to it. So he's, I guess, fueling the plane. Not sure what happened. Maybe it wasn't all the way in or what. This thing starts spraying all over the place. And he might have, maybe he got sprayed in the face. I can't tell here. Let's see. Maybe it shot up in his face, shot up his nose, maybe in his eyes. And so I'm a little shocked to see this, but again, I don't know. Maybe this stuff burns. He's shocked. He walks away, leaves this shit running. There's another person on the other side here and another person over here. He kind of comes at some point to finally maybe shut the valve off, I'm thinking. I don't know what's happening. He can't stop it for some reason. He gives up and starts walking away again. Bro, if I'm anybody else within that vicinity, I'd probably start running. One little flick, one little spark, this whole fucking thing's blown up. And this guy just dipped out. Left it. Anything, man. A blink of an eye, a static spark. You rub something, your sweater, your shirt rub something, the whole fucking thing is blown up. And he came back in. Maybe this time he turns it off. There we go. Holy, look at all that fuel everywhere. It's a little scary to think these are the people fueling your plane, right? Like, who knows what else? Like the mechanics that are taking a look at the plane and that the pilots are trusting that, okay, they did all the checks. The corners that maybe get cut. Maybe he got sprayed in his face. Maybe it went up his nose or something. Yeah, I mentioned it was a plane crash, Fort Worth, Texas. I showed a little clip of it. I don't know. I don't know if there's any victims. I'm assuming it's a small plane. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, here's a little bit of a longer video for the Texas plane crash. Doesn't want to play. He was pausing it, huh?
That is bad. Super bad. Okay. Wow.
Not much information on the plane crash. Let me see. Texas. Let's see if there's anything over here too. No, I'm not seeing anything. Let me take a look at Facebook. Facebook. A small plane crashed in Avondale, west of Haslett, North Texas, not far south, Highway 287. There's a lot of smoke. Yeah, that's it. Nothing right now besides that. All right, guys. So thank you so much for joining me. The little afternoon check-in. Appreciate it. No notification, gang. So appreciate that. I'll be back later. I'm going to hit the store for a little bit. But I hope you guys are continuing, having a safe Saturday. All right. I'll catch you later. Peace. Bye. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. American Eagle.